Today, I will invite you to come along with me on a full business trip from Shanghai to Beijing. I will drive my Tesla to the airport, use the airport lounge, stay at an IHG hotel, and head to partner's office for meetings. I will also share a few travel essentials I always bring on business trip. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm heading to Beijing for a 2-day business trip. So in this video, you will see how business travel looks like in China. Before I leave, let me show you all the essentials I always pack for short business trips. And the very first one is this charger and power bank 2-in-1. It can be used as charger to charge the device like laptop and mobile phone, iPhone, but simultaneously it can charge for itself as well as a power bank. So instead of bringing the charger and the power bank, I only have to carry this with me. I also always bring disposable underwear and socks. For short business trips, doing laundry is just inconvenient, and I don't like bringing dirty clothes back home. These disposable ones are super handy and keep things cleaning for me. Since my meetings don't require super formal outfits, I always wear my Allbirds sneakers. They're lightweight and comfortable for tons of walking around airports and cities. Last but not least, my AR glasses. It's basically my portable 150-inch private cinema wherever I go. Alright, I'm all packed and ready. Let's hit the road and head to the airport. I choose to drive to the airport every time because my home is only 10 kilometers away and it just takes around 20 minutes by car. I also know the best parking spot at the airport arrival exit very well. Waiting for an e-hailing car usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes, but driving myself saves me that waiting time on the way back home. The airport parking fee is roughly 80 RMB per day, which is almost the same as a round-trip taxi ride. So it's basically no price difference, but way more flexible. Quick travel tip: always take a photo of your parking spot number. I've already checked in on my phone. No need to line up for check-in counters, so I can go straight through security. One of my favorite perks for flying is the free airport lounge access that comes with my Platinum credit card. Every time I fly, I will stop by the lounge after security. Airport food and drinks are very expensive, but the lounge offers unlimited free beverages and light meals. Just the 3 drinks I've had here would have cost me around 100 RMB, almost $15 if I bought them inside the airport. Besides free food and drinks, the lounge has really comfy sofas and seating areas. I always use this quiet waiting time to do some work before my flight. Alright, boarding starts in 15 minutes. Let's head to the gate. You can see that there are many premium retail brands in the airport here. Even though actual in-store sales are not that high, these brands like Loro Piana, Aesop, and Neo are mainly here for brand exposure and brand building. I always pick a window seat for evening flights departing from Shanghai. The night view of the city is stunning. I've lived in Shanghai for more than 30 years, but every time I look down at this bright, bustling city from the sky, I'm still totally amazed by it. The flight distance from Shanghai to Beijing is about 1,200 kilometers, with a flight time of roughly 2 hours. I always use this app for all my travels. It helps me select seats, checking online, and tracks all my flight history. Let me show you my travel stats. It says I've flown over 248,000 kilometers, which beats 95% of other users on this platform. And that's only since I started using this app in 2017. I have tons of flight records before 2017 that are not included here. For nearly 20 years of working, my total flight mileage is close to 700,000 kilometers. Flying has basically been a big part of my career life. On the plane, I love reading on my Kindle. Sometimes I watch movies, but my Kindle has always been my go-to to kill time during flights. We are landing in Beijing soon. This is Daxing International Airport, Beijing's newest and largest international airport. It's my first time here, and it looks super new with a really modern design. But I think I will choose the old domestic airport for future business trips. It's smaller and older, but I can walk way less inside the terminal, which is more time-saving and less tiring. I've been walking for about 15 minutes to get to the e-hailing pickup point. After waiting for another 5 minutes, my driver arrived. My hotel is around 50 kilometers away from the airport, so it's gonna take us about 45 minutes to get there. I'm quite happy to be back in Beijing. I walked here for 2 years before and loved the historic and natural sceneries here. I arrived at the hotel finally. I'm staying at the Holiday Inn Express that is close to our partner's office. The first thing I do after checking in is call my wife on video, just to let her know I arrived safe and sound. Let me show you the room. It's clean, big enough, and has everything I need for a short business stay. The beds and bedding feels almost same as higher tier Holiday Inn and Crown Plaza hotels. Since I'm out for meetings most of the day, this place works perfectly for me. Alright, I'm gonna kick back a little, watch a movie with my AR glasses, then go to bed. Good morning everyone. I've got several important meetings with our business partner today. My industry doesn't require full formal suits, so I'm going with business casual for these key meetings. Professional but not overdone. The hotel breakfast isn't overly fancy with endless options, but it has exactly what I need. Fresh salad, eggs, coffee, and bread. Just enough energy for a busy workday ahead. We've arrived at our partner's office. This is a well-known Chinese company that's also listed in the United States. Their office building looks super modern with top-tier user-friendly facilities inside. Unfortunately, I cannot film anything indoors due to meeting confidentiality rules. This is my last day in Beijing, and I am having almost same thing for breakfast. I just have a few final discussions to wrap up, then I will head back to Shanghai. Look at that bright blue sky. Such gorgeous weather today. All my Beijing meetings are officially done now. Time to head to the airport and fly back home to Shanghai. For my return trip, I'm flying out of Beijing Capital Airport. It's one of Beijing's oldest domestic airports, so you can tell its exterior design is a bit aged, but its lounges have been fully renovated and upgraded. The lounge interior feels totally modern, and they've got a great drink selection, including my favorite sparkling water. I'm using this quiet launch time to finish up my meeting minutes and send it to stakeholders on both sides before boarding. Getting it done now means I can rest easy once I'm home. Right after I finished my work, the lounge started serving dinner. They've got traditional Beijing noodles here, which I've always loved. Let's give it a try. It tastes better than I expected. The portion size is perfect too, not too big, not too heavy for a flight ride home. Boarding is coming up soon, so let's head to the gate. The best part about this old airport is how compact it is. It's only about 15 meters from the launch to my gate. Alright, I'm on board. I picked an aisle seat for the return flight, so I can get off quickly and head straight home. Now that all my work is done, I'm just gonna relax and watch a movie on my AR glasses for the rest of the flight. Finally, we are back in Shanghai. I'm curious to time how long it takes me to get from the plane to my car. It's 4 to 10 right now as we get off the plane. Hongqiao Airport has a dedicated non-luggage passage, which is a lifesaver for business travelers like me. It cuts down so much walking time. You can see quite some people waiting for e-hailing cars there, but my car is just parked downstairs. I've reached my car. Let's check the time. It's only 10:03. It just took me 7 minutes from the plane to reaching my parking spot. Super efficient. Alright, seatbelt on. Let's head home. This is exactly what I always drive and park at the airport for 2 to 3 day business trips. Airport parking costs roughly the same as a round-trip taxi, but I can skip all the ride waiting time. By the time most people finally get a taxi, I'm already halfway home. I'm back in my home's parking space. Time to charge my Tesla. This short Beijing business trip is officially wrapped up. It feels so good to be home. Let me know down in the comments what you think of my business trip routine. It's 10:29. The drive home took about 26 minutes. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Ciao.